So a farmer is building a pen to hold his chicks, as represented by triangle XYZ. He wants at least 20 square feet as an area for the chicks to move around in. He measures angle Y to be 111 degrees. The length of XY is equal to 5 feet. The length of YZ is equal to 8.5 feet. What is the area of triangle XYZ? Round your answer to the nearest tenth if necessary. Did the farmer make a big enough pen? So he wants at least 20 square feet. So it has to be 20 square feet or greater for it to be a big enough pen. Alright, so let's decide which of our formulas we're going to use. This base times height formula requires that the height come in, and in a triangle, the height comes in at a perpendicular or a right angle to the base, and it doesn't always have to be inside the triangle. It could be actually a side length of a right triangle, or it could be just outside of the triangle right there. This could also be representing the height as long as it was coming in at a perpendicular to our base. So since I do not see a 90-degree angle right here, I'm not going to be using this 1/2 base times height triangle formula. So I'm going to be using this 1/2 times the length of C times the length of B sine of A. Now you can go to question 6 if you want for the explanation of this connection, if you would like, or you can just run with this. The connection that was made was these two side lengths, little c and little b, were the side lengths that actually created the angle, so it actually makes it look like an alligator mouth. It's the side lengths again that create the angle, and my analogy, how I remember it, is it looks like an alligator mouth if I were to, draw in teeth. That's how I remember it because I'm a visual learner. So when we substitute this in, it doesn't matter which length goes in for C and B because multiplication is commutative, so you can switch those sides around and it'll still be okay. So I just always start with, I guess, quote unquote, the bottom jaw as I would see it in an alligator, and I would see it as 5 right there. And then the upper jaw, or the other length that creates our angle, which is 8.5, and then we have sine of 111 degrees. So then we're going to copy this, and I'm going to jump over to our symbol lab, paste that in, and it gives us a decimal, 19.83. So it says round to the nearest tenth. So this 3 is less than a 5, so it's not going to round that 10th place. So it'll be 19.8 feet squared. Did the farmer make a big enough pen? Again, remember he wanted at least 20 square feet, and 19.8 feet is not 20 square feet. So no, the farmer did not make a big enough pen. And that's how I would use our new area triangle formula to answer this question.